Plasma or whatever. Is that what they're called? Yeah, Team Plasma. And he was standing out here and he was like, okay, off with you, or whatever it was. So that happened off stream. So just wanted to fill in anybody who was interested in that. But we have some gym battles to do, so welcome to the Driftveil Pokemon Gym. In this gym, elevators are provided for your use. I'm sure it was tough dealing with all that right after you arrived here. For now, I'll just give you this. Thank you. Gym Leader Clay uses Ground-type Pokemon. Well, just between you and me, Ground-type Pokemon aren't good against Water-type attacks. Kinda makes me wonder why Clay is living next to water. Okay, Challenger, bring it on. Okay. What's your Felix? So, a grass-type Pokemon would be awesome for this. We're gonna grass knot him. I don't know how heavy he is, but sweet! Hey, it's KFC. Doesn't she look wonderful on the overlay too? Tara did KFC, and also Boldore evolved into Gigalith, and so Gumdrop is there too. Drillbur! Is Drillbur also part steel, or is it just Excadrill? He's only ground. Okay, cool. So then I'm gonna switch back to KFC to let her get some experience. Also, hello HS, I hope you're doing well this evening. Happy Friday. Do you have to work tomorrow or you get to be off? Also, let me know if the audio is acting weird. I noticed that it might be doubling, and if it sounds bad, please let me know. Oh, that's not good. I'm worried because Tranquil does not have the best defenses. It seems like that's been the case for all of our Pokemon lately. We keep catching Pokemon that are just not very good defensively. And to be safe, we're gonna heal up. Which means we're gonna be running back and forth quite a bit. Oh, it's spring because now it's May. So winter has passed. By the way, I realized I started playing this Nuzlocke in October. It has been about 6 months and we're only on Gym 5 because that's about my pace when it comes to games. Just don't forget that next stream I'll actually be starting the second Professor Layton game with my mom. I was thinking it would be fun to start that on Sunday because it's Mother's Day, but I also understand that people may not be able to really participate if they're like hanging out with their moms. But we might do it anyway, just because it seems like it might be a day that works for them. Okay, so we got that guy. Why does the word seem so... Can I change anything about this? I was gonna like... The words just seem really light to me. Sand Island. Intimidate's not good. You know what? We're just gonna do some switch training. So, I don't really know how heavy they'll together, I guess. experience share back on KFC for now. I'm gonna go ahead and put kale and romaine at the top. And then I'll switch everybody back at the end, unless we get desperate. I will say, compared to my other 2 Nuzlocks, this has been the most difficult one in regards to like critical hit ratio, just like typing. There's so many, like almost every Pokemon has two types. Probably gonna take out Sandile. Got my 1 HP back. Palpitoad. Now let's keep that. Switch back to Kale. So I can't remember if each scene continues. I think so. Boom, baby. Back to Shell Bell. I think I'm gonna give Pepper experience share for now. We're still doing good health-wise, so I'm gonna do another one. Oh, he's underground. Haha, hurt by Rocky Helmet. Haha. Now you're dead. That was it? Maybe I'm not skilled enough. Yeah, I think she's the last one before Clay. I'm sure I'm gonna have to do the whole thing again, but I'm gonna go heal to get back all of my power points. And then we'll go into the gym battle. Pipe, pipe, pipe. I know it's quiet night, but... Alright. Save one more time. In case anything weird happens. What an odd elevator. There's no, like... It just floats in the air. Alright. What is Excadrills? Damaged normally by ghost, grass, ice, and dark. Weak to fighting, ground, fire, and water. Great. Well, I don't have... The only fighting I have is gonna be Pepper, and I'm scared to put her out, but I guess I could give it a shot. I guess I should give it a shot. I'm worried about losing her, but I'm gonna do my best. I'm nervous because this game has been so difficult. Well, I think it's about time to see for myself what it is about your skills that made a gym leader like Elisa take such a shine to you. Alright. You're challenged by Leader Clay. You're facing out Crocker Rock. Romaine. No! do it. I'm gonna hope that we can survive a hit. Come on, Pepper girl. Attack Rose is not great. Yeah, go! That's my girl! Look at her! She did it! Alright, we're switching back. Switching back to Kale. Nice job, Pepper! Yes! We got ×4 weakness here, giving us an easy way out. If I wanted, I could have given up in no time. Oh, thank the heavens we didn't have any scary crits. I think if Excadrill had critted that slash, which slash already has a higher crit chance. I think if Leaf Blade, yes. I think I'm gonna do Leaf Blade instead of Tornado. I think if we had gotten a crit on that slash, Pepper wouldn't have survived. Okay. Pepper also grew to level 32. Well, I've had enough, and just so you know, I didn't go easy on you. Thank you, sir. I see, but I sure don't like it. You're such a young and you have an imposing battle style. I know you got people who can dig up your potential. Here, take this. Yay! Gotta add it to the overlay. Nice. We got 5 badges now. Received the Quake badge from play. So this your 5th badge, huh? That's so love Pokemon up to level 60 will obey you. Also, I'll give you this TM. Well, that was the plan, but I just remembered there's something I want. Wait in front of the cave at the end of Route 6, would you? Okay. Let's save. I'll rearrange the team again. And then we'll move on. I think we have a rival battle coming up, though. Alright, so... go up front. Then KFC. Then Romaine. Then Gumdrop. Pepper, then Kale. We're gonna give Pepper back her black glasses. I'm actually nervous. Maybe I will not put Solosis in the front because our Bianca's fight is coming up, and I think she's gonna throw out Herdier first. And I'm afraid of fight or crunch. tight today. Okay. I'm actually gonna put Pepper back out front because I think Pepper will be able to take down Herdier. And then we'll swap. Guess what? Hey, were you at the gym just now? Oh, hey, that's Driftveil's gym badge. Oh, that's totally cool. That's amazing. No. I can't get distracted being all impressed with your shiny new badge. I'm also a trainer. At times like this, you battle, right? My like sleeve underneath this is like all bulgy and it makes my arm look weird. That's not my bicep, it's just my sleeve. I take it off, but I'm chilling. Alright, here we go. Break. Okay, we can work up once because... Welcome back, puppy. Frick. Got him. Yeah, let's throw more May now. Where's your leaves? And Sear. Switch. Gumdrop. Get to see our little giggly for the first time. Cute big dog. Of course you wander. Got him. Sharna. Let's move back to the main. Give him a good old bug bite. Give her that good old bug bite. have a bike yet, do we? Gosh, my posture bad right now. Let's see what. Okay, so not really anything I need to go back to get specifically right now. It'll just come into play later. Let's go heal and then we'll keep going. I'll leave him live for 41 minutes. I found a secret. Secret, secret. I got a secret. Ultra Ball. Route 6. Alright. Oh, we can get an encounter here. There's the Pokeballs. Should, right? Items have been sorted. 10, 13, 11. Oh, yeah, good. Note to self. Use a quick ball. Alright. What shall our encounter be? I wonder what our choices are here. Let's look. Okay, so we're in spring, so we can get Deerling, Fungus, Pyroblast. Already had a... No, we didn't have a Swabling. Right? Or did we? Why is my brain not working? What was Romaine's first one? We already got an Audino. Emolga. Okay, I think those are our options right now. So we'll see what happens. It's our encounter. Oh, hey! Yay, I'm glad. I've had 3 chat messages in 43 minutes. Yours makes number 4. Hello. Okay, it looks like Deerling is our encounter. I don't need another grass type, but I guess it is how it is. I don't even know how much this is gonna hurt it, but we'll see. I don't want to kill it, but the game is louder than me? Okay, thank you for telling me. Nobody said anything earlier, so I didn't know. Is that better? Maybe a little more. Takedown. Okay, thank you. Ooh! Okay, that was close. I should have thrown a quick ball. I literally just talked about that and forgot. We'll get a great ball, though. Great ball, great ball, great ball. Great ball, great ball. Game volume's still decently strong. Okay. How is that? Do we like that better? Deerling's data was added to the Pokedex. The turning of the seasons changes the color and scent of this Pokemon's fur. People use it to mark the seasons. The scent is a weird thing. I get the color, but I like this better, yes. Okay, wonderful. I think you're the only person here, unless there are lurkers, which lurkers are welcome to speak up if you would like to name this Deerling. It's a little boy Deerling, and of course our nickname theme is Foods Macaroni. HS has nothing to say until it's time to name a Pokemon. Alright, any other suggestions? could name him Mac. And then put Aroni in parentheses. I actually don't know if I have enough characters for that. Muffin. Muffin is cute. Mac for short, yeah. I think Deerling and then Sawsbuck's vibe fits the theme of Muffin, but I do think Mac is cute. Let me see if I have enough spaces, I'll go with Macaroni how I want it to be. If not, maybe I'll go with Muffin. I do. Macaroni. Alright, we're gonna do it. Macaroni was transferred. Okay, there was our encounter. We had a great time. Alright, let me run back and heal real quick and then we'll continue on. Macaroni. 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 The Univin treat. Yeah. Peel the avocado. Peel the avocado. Peel the avocado. I haven't thought about that lady in a long time. But macaroni. Let me think of it. Alright, here we go. Battle. You're an interesting case. Please help me with my experiment. I don't really want to. Scientist William. Here's a deerling. Oh, my deerling. My deerling is better than yours. Psyshock. And X defend. Well, this is a special move, so. We gonna do it again. We gonna do it. Uh-oh. I'm always just convinced that any move that I'm weak to is going to automatically kill me. I have not watched Nuzlocke since... What was the last thing I saw in Nuzlocke? Hang on, I'll go look right now. I'll just see, like, what episode has, like, the little red bar at the end that I've watched. Grumps. Visit channel. Videos. The last one I've watched is Aaron Discovers the Slots. So that was episode 22. I still have to watch 23 and 24. And then I'm sure 25 will come out tomorrow. So I'm still a whole weekend behind. Yeah, the slots was the last thing I watched. Which I thought it was hilarious that he spent all this time on these slots and did not even read the thing about how the Clefairy, like, kind of gives you hints and clues about when you should stop it. And he didn't pay attention to that at all. Which I thought was very on brand and amusing. Pokemon with dry skin love water-type moves in rainy weather. I'm talking about the ability of these Pokemon, of course. Peel the avocado. Peel the avocado. I want to see what the next big, like... Okay, next story mode fight is... We're still over level, so we should be fine. I think Carablast is a bug type, so I probably want to swap out here. If I remember right. Sorry, EP and recovering from migraine still. No worries, no need to apologize. I hope you feel better soon, and I hope you rest well. And I hope that I am not being disturbing to your rest, but rather a relaxing part of your rest. Hair cutter. We are totally in sync. Using our amazing connection, I will teach you all about Rangers. Never fear. I'll play Pokemon Ranger on stream one day and we'll know all about Pokemon Rangers. You are not a real Pokemon Ranger, you Carmen Sandiego wannabe. Let's see how we do here. Psyshock! Have I mentioned that I'm really afraid of Emolgas? If this doesn't do a lot, I'm going to switch out to Mr. Gumdrop. Oh, okay, that's great. I'm good. Thank you. Dearling, keep battling. Peel the avocado. Peel the avocado. Not a leech seed. Uh-oh. Okay, good. I avoided the attack. And I didn't get seeded. Or I didn't get leeched yet. I think I'm gonna avoid the leech. Sweet! In fact, we learned all about you. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? I don't remember if that's how the melody goes, actually. Do you know much about this berry? Yeah, it is good for poison, I think? Listen carefully. You may hear the sound of breathing Pokemon and plants. Can you imagine if you were, like, walking on a path, and all of a sudden you were hearing, like... and you're like, and, like, listen to those Pokemon breathe. Pouring rain, fighting Pokemon. Parasol Lady Nicole. I'm gonna need to learn another offensive psychic move that maybe has more than 10 base PP, but you know. Level up. Switch. Not a crit. I hate that crit. I hate critical hits. Why does everybody in this game get one of those? Oh wow, 2 whole HP back. Let's see what Fly does. KFC flew up high. She's heading to the Colonel. Sanders, that is. We'll do that again. I think my physical attack must be big, like higher than my special attack, or the change in power of these moves is just pretty significant and I didn't realize that. Cool. Ah, hear the sad melody of a total defeat? Guys. Jello is evolving. 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 He's gonna be so beautiful. Oh look, he's just a bigger Jello. Your Jello evolved into Duosion. I just like hit the back of my hand on my chair and my whole hand went numb for a split second. Tortilla's got more HP than Kale.
I will research and investigate your Pokemon.
Okay, Sherlock. Ron.
I must analyze my defeat.
Yeah, put it in the L column for loser.
Why don't you go discover something else?
Okay. Howdy, Disney. How's it going? Researching the year's seasons. The Season Research Lab. Shock Tart, Sriracha. Steak? Sirloin? Sirloin's not dead. Sirloin's just in the PC box. Our deaths were Shock Tart, Sriracha, Pancake, Jerky, and yes, I did beat the gym leader. And no deaths. Who was my last one? Shock Tart, Sriracha, Pancake, Jerky. I don't remember who my 5th death was. I'd have to go back and look. Some Pokemon change their appearance depending on the season. Could that also be considered a type of evolution? The temperature and humidity inside the case next to me are controlled by a machine. This is the Season Research Lab. Twist Mountain, just beyond Mistralton, has snow depending on the season. We research changes in nature that occur due to the seasons. Consider the Pokemon called Deerling, which lives in this forest. Its appearance is said to change according to the season. The characteristic is of great interest to us. We want to research this Pokemon and observe its seasonal changes. That's why we developed a marvelous climate control system that transcends the seasons and allows us to freely adjust temperature and humidity. Up to this point, everything has been fine, but we are very busy and we haven't really had a chance to catch many Deerling to study. So this is what we would like to ask you. First, please capture a Deerling. Then, when its appearance changes, could you bring it back to the lab? Then, when we've confirmed the change to the Deerling you bring us, we will also go search for that season's Deerling. How about it? If you don't mind. I mean, I have one in the box. Oh, I see. Apparently we just get a leaf stone if we do all that work. But it takes minimum of a month to complete that, so no thank you. Hyper Potion. How's my HP looking? We're okay. Who was my last death? Hang on, I'm gonna go look at my sprites. Because that'll help me. Oh, Soup. It was Soup. Soup was number 5. Which I actually think Soup was our first death. So, can't believe I forgot him. Rip Soup. Can we stop with the protect? Because I know if I were to use it, it wouldn't work. Bye-bye. I literally took one step. I literally took one step. Sorry, I had to step away for a moment. What was your Grumplock answer? Oh, yes, of course. The last episode I watched was the slots. Yeah, one of the meats died. So what I thought was really funny about the slot episode, so I did not watch either of last weekend's, and I know tomorrow we'll have a new episode, but what I thought was really funny was that there's literally like the instructional thing that talks about how Clefairy kind of like gives you hints about when you should stop each slot to like help you increase your odds. And Aaron did not read it at all, but still loved playing the slots. And I was like, that's just so on brand. And he could have been rolling in the cash like he was wanting to be doing, but he didn't pay attention. And so he wasn't rolling in the cash. And I think he was thinking that it could translate to like real Poké-Dollars instead of just like the points or whatever for redemption, so. I will unlock the mechanism and find the secret of your power. Yeah, my plan after I finish stream is to watch a little bit of YouTube until Fall Guys Friday starts. Everybody on this route uses a deerling. Why does that guy need me to get one for him? I've only watched up to last Sunday, so I still got last Sundays to watch. Oh, okay, I see. So you watched Saturdays, but not Sundays. Why am I sitting like this? My posture's so bad tonight. Sit up straight, me. Takedown. I don't think you're ready for a takedown. I don't want to watch K-pop Demon Hunters again. It was fun. I know it like blew up and everybody's seen it at this point, but it really was a fun film. Air Slange. Let's see. Air Cutter is special $55.95, special $75.95. Why would I not? I have not seen it. It's very enjoyable. I think it's on par with some of the best Disney musicals out there. It's got kind of its own slight variation to like animation style, so it feels very distinct to itself. The music's really good. The characters are really lovable. We got another evolution. We got 2 evolutions today. We had Jello and now we got KFC. I recommend it. I think it's really fun. You know, even the K-pop stuff aside, you know, as a K-pop fan, there was obviously that appeal, but like even K-pop stuff aside, it's a decent movie with good characters and good music. My KFC evolved into Unpheasant. Look at her. She's not as pretty as as the male Unpheasants, but I do like that they do base it off of real. It's extra creepy now. I do really enjoy that they designed Unpheasant to look different based on male or female, with the males being like very colorful and showy and the females being very like more like muted. It's very real life, and I really like that about Unpheasant. Alright. Before we go over there, I'm gonna... Oh, it's a fungus. Disney host a Discord movie night with K-pop Demon Hunters. That would be fun. I'll get right on that. Have you seen it, Disney? And if so, did you enjoy it? Oh, by the way, I don't remember if I did this on stream or off stream, but I taught strength to Gumdrop. Uh-oh. Oh, we're okay. New terror art coming. I know, we're gonna have 2. I've never seen it, but my niece went through a phase of being obsessed with it. I think most kids who saw it did. And I understand it was kind of like I could see why kids were enjoying it. In the same way that like I could see why kids loved Frozen so much. And I mean, I enjoyed Frozen too. I'm not trying to say I'm like a Frozen hater or anything, but a lot of fun with Pokemon. Do you want to play with us? And possibly Deerling too if necessary. True, but I don't think I'm gonna put Deerling in the team unless we lose both of our grass types right here, because we already have the like 2 grass types in the team, and I don't know if I'm gonna put Deerling in there unless we lose them both, which we won't because we're gonna be safe and careful. I can't remember if ice is weak to rock or if rock is weak to ice, so we're gonna see. Although I've never used a Deerling or Sawsbuck that I can remember ever in playing Pokemon, so it would be fun to kind of like play with one. But okay, Frillish, we're definitely switching out. We'll switch to Kale. Rock beats ice. You'd think that I was like a noob to Pokemon because I sometimes forget type matchups, but I've never been a competitive battler, so I don't, like when I'm playing casually, I'm just like, whatever, like, you know, but she's adorable. I do like Frillish, and that's another Pokemon that has male and female variations. The males are blue and the females are pink. There's so many Pokemon and types to remember, and when Pokemon have dual types, like sometimes that, like, it's hard for me to remember, like, oh, you know, this, I know that this move is strong against, like with Excadrill. I was like, I know that grass is super effective against ground, but with the steel typing, what does that do? So I had to look it up and be like, okay, yeah, it negates that, so now it just does normal damage. Like, those are the things that are, like, hard for me to just remember. But, you know. Are we thinking all of these are funguses? No. Okay, Leafstone. So that guy wants me to go through all that work to show him a Deerling when everybody on this route has a Deerling, and he was going to give me a Leafstone, which I could walk outside and just pick up. Disney just knows he hates fairy. That's one of my favorite types. My top 3 favorite types are Steel, Ice, and Fairy. I also like flying types a lot. I would say flying is probably my top 5, but generally, I love fairy types. I love fairy types. Rabombi, Florges, you know, Fido, love them. I'll show you just how energetic I've become just by being here. Excuse me. It just always gives me problems, Pokemon Champions. Wonder if Gen 10 will get a new type added. I don't know. They kinda did that, right? In Gen 9? With, like, didn't they do some terrestrialized type or something for, like, 1 or 2 Pokemon? I can't really remember, but I feel like that was, like, kind of a thing that they did. Bird type! I mean, we already have that, I say. It's just called something else. No, don't sing my guy to sleeps. Stellar type. That's right. I'm just gonna shove a Chesto berry into my Pokemon's mouth. Whoops. Bro, I know I'm big and heavy, but like I wish I was a little bit faster. I do have the Quick Claw on him, but it's what it is. Emolga! Keep battling. I'm gonna go straight for the rock slide on this guy. Quick Claw. I like Grass, Fairy, and Psychic based on absolutely nothing but vibes. I think that's totally fair. I tend to like types that have lots of weaknesses, apparently, like Steel and Ice. Which is funny because it's so difficult to make teams with those Pokemon. Because of those things, but gosh, I just love so many of the designs of those types. And then Fairy is mostly vibes, I'm gonna admit. Nature! That's the fun of Pokemon. You don't need to know a lot to like the Mons. Exactly. I think that it's absolutely wonderful when people who don't play Pokemon. Okay, I'm gonna have a hot take here. As a Pokemon veteran who has been playing Pokemon doing the math in my head, since 1999 I have been playing Pokemon. So 27 years this year I've been playing Pokemon. And as a veteran Pokemon player, yes, I'm not a competitive battler. Yes, I don't play the TCG or collect the cards or anything like that. I've just been playing with Pokemon and all the spin-off games and fun games. Like, I just love Pokemon in that way. Here's a hot take. I hate when people say things like, my favorite Pokemon is Lucario because it's the best competitively. Okay. That's your reason, whatever. People can like Pokemon for whatever reason they deem. But I feel like it's so much more fun and interesting for people to be like, I like this random Pokemon because when I was 6 years old, I went to the doctor's office and I got a sticker of this Pokemon. Or like, you have like, I saw him for the first time and I thought he was so goofy and I just fell in love with him. Like, one of my coworkers, Jenny, or previous coworkers, Jenny, she's been in the stream before, in the chat. One of her favorite Pokemon is Turtonator because she thinks he's so goofy and she just loves him. She just fell in love with him just from sights and vibes. And I think that those kinds of stories are so interesting and fun and like special, and they're like full of, nostalgia and like emotional attachment. And so, while, sure, you can love Lucario because you think he's the best competitively, whatever, that's fine. But I think it's such a boring story to say something like that. You know what I mean? I too love ice types, even though they're terrible. Same. I just Googled the best team and that's why I use it. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I want to meet the person whose favorite Pokemon is Garbodor. Garbodor. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. I think it's Garbodor. I love Garbodor. I think Garbodor is cute. I know it's literally a trash Pokemon, but I think he's cute. And I love Garbodor. But I wouldn't say he's a favorite or anything. But like, those are the kinds of things that I want to hear from Pokemon fans. Is like, I love this weird random Pokemon, I love, I don't know, Politoed because, I don't know, fill in the blank. Just, give me something interesting, you know what I mean? I hate when people claim creativity for Pokemon died after Gen 1 and use Trubbish as their only example, refusing to accept Gen 1 had similar duds to Zernline. Purple Slop, exactly. Purple Slop, Pokeball that explodes, bird, snake, like, it's true. So that was my rant for the day. When we are surrounded by green, we feel more energetic, don't you think? Thank you, Mother Nature. I do think that getting healthy, fresh air does help our energy levels, yes. Ekans, so creative. Exactly. It's like, I think there are duds in every Pokemon gen when it comes to design, but I still think that every Pokemon being somebody's favorite should be celebrated. You know what I mean? Like, somebody on this planet says their favorite Pokemon is, whatever. I'm a schlep. I always try restarting my Pokemon games to try to use all different Pokemon. Yeah, I hear you. That's kind of why I was like, you know, I wouldn't be opposed to using Deerling or Sawsbuck because I never have in a playthrough before. So it could be fun to do that, but I just don't need a third grass type right now. Alright, I'm going to... Can I wake myself up? I just don't want to run back to the Pokemon Center if I don't have to. I'm gonna save real quick. I forgot to put my little save message on my bot. Let me turn that on. Chargestone Cave seems like a complicated maze, but actually it's a straight road. Okay, cool. Oh? Did you just ban Disney? What just happened? I have that sliding thing on my screen. Sliding thing? Sorry, Disney. Got banned for like 15 minutes. That's so weird. It's giving that time that CJ banned Garrett and then my mom got upset at CJ. Look for okay. Here on Route 6 there's a place called Mr. Alton Cave. Supposedly deep in that cave you can find an amazing Pokemon called Cobalion, who was said to have protected Pokemon from a sea of fire in ancient Unova. If you can use a move called Surf that lets you move over the water's surface, maybe you can see Cobalion. It was just someone messing with me.
Miss, here, have this!
A shiny stone. Oh dear, your Pokemon, somehow they don't seem well. Aw, dang it, I shouldn't have used that awakening. You should rest here for a little while. You can't go anywhere when you're not feeling well. It's about the season to go to the Celestial Tower on Route 7. I have to ring the bell for my Petalil. Okay, so... confused about where I should go. I feel like there are two areas here. This is a stronger fungus, so I'm probably gonna run away to not risk Gumdrop. It is nice to have 1, 2, 3 of my Pokemon fully evolved now, though. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty nice. Deerling is going to cause many issues here. I have an extension that slides to ban and it's super easy to do. Uh-oh! Of course Carablast would freaking... Ooh, Deerling flinched. False swipe. Interesting. Gumdrop, not evolved, leveled up. Gumdrop is fully evolved. Nice. Okay. Why is the encounter rate in Unova? Is it my imagination or is that for real? Like, is the encounter rate in Unova just like super high all the time? think in the taller grass like that it might be. Oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess. Is there anything here I missed? Nope, okay. Alright. Chargestone Cave. We can get another encounter here, I do believe. Alright, so our options here are Pharaoh Seed, Joltik, Clink, or Tynamo, or Drillbur. I don't think we have a Drillbur yet. We already had Boldor, so we can't catch Boldor, but I'm be interested to see what else. I don't think I've ever used a Clink or a Tynamo in a game, but we'll see what happens. Okay. Thanks for waiting. I do love Joltik. Joltik's my favorite bug Pokemon, by the way. Well, actually, let me classify. I love Ribombee. That's technically a bug Pokemon, but I consider her to be my favorite fairy type. With bug types, I would say Joltik is my favorite bug type. So, big fan. But I also really like Leaveney. Or maybe I'd say Joltik is my favorite electric type. I just really like Joltik and a Galvantula. Looks like the nest of an electric type Pokemon called Galvantula. Don't know why there's a nest here, but if there are folks having problems, the gym leader's the one to fix it. Rock, take it out. Big fan of spiders, I get it. Well, I guess. I mean, not in real life, but I do like a lot of the spider Pokemon. And this here TM's yours. It's my favorite TM, so you can teach it to all your Pokemon. Bulldoze. That could be helpful to give to... I don't know how good you really are, but if you think you can go wherever. And if you think you can do something, keep doing it. Do things how you want. Decide your own limits. Thank you, Clay. I might teach Bulldoze right now to Boldor, actually. Because I'm not using Mud Slap pretty much at all. If it works, then do it. But if it doesn't, then don't. I mean, I think that's pretty good life advice, though. I'm scared. Oh. Come. My Lord N, we brought the one you wanted. Ah, yes. That was the Shadow Triad, just now. Getsus enlisted them in Team Plasma. Apparently, they were... Oh, thank you. Working on it. Okay. Apparently, they were the ones who prepared the Galvantula nest at the cave entrance. Chargestone Cave. I like this place. Formulas express electricity and its connection to Pokemon. If people did not exist, this would be an ideal place. You've been chosen, you know? Does it surprise you I said that? No. If you don't understand what that means, it's not likely to surprise you. I told Getsus about you and your friends. After I did, he apparently used the Shadow Triad to find out about you. Charon is pursuing the ideal of strength. Poor Bianca has faced the sad truth that not everyone can become stronger, and you are not swayed either way. More of a neutral presence, which is apparently a good thing. Team Plasma will be waiting for you ahead. Getsus wants to see what kind of Pokemon trainer you really are. Okay. Anne is one of the most interestingly and well-written characters. Okay, I guess Pharaoh Seed is our encounter. Another grass type. Now, granted, the steel typing is interesting, but okay. Will I kill it with a brick break? I don't know, but I'm gonna try. Will I kill it? Oh! Oops! Oops! A failed encounter. Oops! A failed encounter. Oopsie! We're not getting a charged stone cave encounter. Good job, me. Will this hurt him? I don't know. Let's see. I did good, coach. I know, she did. She did too good. Well, guess what? Oh, not the Shadow Triad. V, did you know this? The floating stones move when you touch them. Right, Professor? Oh, hey, Juniper. Hi there. How are you, V? This place is always charged with lots of electricity that Pokemon like. The electric charges react from one stone to another, and that's why some of the stones are floating. But not all the stones can be pushed. My father asked me to research Clink, which is a Pokemon that looks like a gear, because I'm researching the origins of Pokemon and the era they appear. He knows how to get what he wants from people, but I was already interested in this anyway, so it's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, V, this is for you. A lucky egg. Giving that lucky egg to a Pokemon to hold increases the amount of experience points you received in battle by a lot. Having strong Pokemon will make it easier to fill your Pokedex pages. I'm the professor's bodyguard. Well, that's probably not necessary, but you have to protect important things. I feel like a silly Billy for that. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just smack it with what it's weak to. And it'll probably survive. I think I expected the either the HP or the defense to be a little bit higher, but you know, what do I know, I guess. That Pharaoh Seed wasn't tough enough. I do think it would have been probably the most difficult Pokemon from here to use in battle. I really wish I could have gotten a Joltik or a Tynamo. That would have been super cool to get an electric type again to kind of redeem the loss of Shock Tart, but it's okay. Alright, I have to push it toward the big ones because they're like magnets. I don't really know what Brick Break is gonna do. I'm also kind of afraid of Bug Bite. I'm gonna run away from Joltik. Oh, are you serious? Thank goodness. Joltik is like this big. Like literally is like this big. How in the heck could I not run away from that? One step and another encounter. One step. One jump ahead of the bread line. One swing ahead of the sword. I steal only what I can afford. That's everything. Be safe. Paralyze heal. They said there's a lot of electric types in here. You might need this. This cave is full of rocks generating electricity. The electricity is charging me up. Oh my goodness, sorry for yawning. I love that fighting type Pokemon just like punch metal, and it's the metal Pokemon that gets hurt and not the fighting type Pokemon. That's kind of funny to think about. The sources of my energy are my precious Pokemon. This has been scientifically proven. Sure, buddy, whatever you say. A revive that I can't use. So Pepper evolves at 34 or 35, right? Feels so far away. It feels like she's like, everybody's evolving and getting bigger and she's just like my little girl over here. But she is karate chopping people pretty toughly. Rip Pharisee. I'm gonna go away because I don't want to swap out, and I don't really have anything that could really do well with that, so. I really don't know if Kale is gonna be. I wonder how heavy Link is. It's better, but not great. That's right, hurt him with the Rocky Helmet. I guess I could have tried return and see what the differences were, but I thought the stab would be nice. Kale's not gonna do awesome in this cave, but it's okay. Don't bug bite me. Oh, my dad's home much earlier than normal. Hope everything's okay. mostly just doing this to get a little bit of experience, but... Ooh, fear grind with Kurt from the Rocky Helmet's nice, at least. Let's see what Rick says. Again, not much, but... Oh my gosh! I literally take but no more than 2 steps. I don't want to put a rappel up because I do want to get... Alright, I'm gonna run until it's ideal conditions, so that means until I get a bold ore, basically. I will test you to see whether you have what it takes to aim for the Pokemon League. Welcome back! Hope you were safe. Arkin! I definitely need to trade out. I know from casual playthroughs that Arkin can wreck stuff up. Good thing all my Pokemon are holding items! How do I only have 10 PP on Bulldoze? Is it because Mudslap only had 10 PP? Like, what's that about? Dragon Breath, that's 40 PP right there. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, Dragon Rage is 40. They say that there's a strong champion in the Pokemon League. Someday I'll be able to challenge the Pokemon League. Keep believing, buddy. Hi there, did you find something? I think we're just about done collecting data. This cave has been around since the distant past, but data to prove that Clink existed more than 100 years ago can't be found. So that must mean Clink suddenly appeared 100 years ago. Where Pokemon came from and where they are going, if we can learn that, I believe we can get along even better. No what, V? Pokemon are mysterious. I wonder why these amazing little guys stay by our sides. To go into the depths of the cave because I want to get the experience. But I don't think I'm going to go much longer tonight. Because I want to have a little bit of a break before Fall Guys Friday starts. I'm trying to look at this map and figure out which way I want to go. I don't know if I... It kind of looks like... I'm gonna go down. Oh, bug gem. There are stairs going down ahead. Team Plasma's waiting for you there. I love this place. The electricity charges up my inspiration. Interesting choice. Of course, he'd get the paralyze off on me immediately. Come on, Kale. I need to heal. That made a light bulb go on in my head. When a person moves, electric signals travel in the body. Also, when a person has an inspiration, electric signals travel to the brain. I have 11 paralyzed heals, because I think I stocked up going into Elise's gym. Here. Iron. Okay, I think I'm gonna save here. I think we're gonna continue through Chargestone Cave next time. But we got our fifth gym badge. Nobody died today, which was good. I mean, we failed an encounter, which was kind of lame, but oh well. It wasn't the most heartbreaking encounter, I think. I saved the game. Thank you all for being here. I know it was kind of a quieter stream, but it's okay. I hope you all take care of yourselves. I am probably going to be streaming tomorrow afternoon. It will not be Professor Layton. It will probably be, Red Dead Redemption. Oh, I just realized I disconnected my camera. Oops, hang on one second. You guys can still hear me, right? Okay. It'll be Red Dead Redemption. Me and Holland are gonna be hanging out. Okay, hey. Me and Holland are hanging out tomorrow, and I like playing Red Dead Redemption 2 with her, and she likes watching me play it, so I think we're gonna play some Red Dead Redemption 2 tomorrow afternoon. And then, next, I'll be at work. No worries, no worries. Just wanted to let y'all know. And then next week, next week's kind of a weird week, so I may not be able to stream, but I'll just do my best as I always do. So thanks for being here, everybody. I really appreciate y'all. I hope you have a good rest of the night. I'll see you in a little bit at Fall Guys Friday at Tara's stream if you're going to be there. And I'll catch y'all later. Much love. Bye-bye.